Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, following my career with FrostFlow rates. You join me today in Calais after the disaster that was our last attempted delivery with the clashings of what I'm now told is World of Trucks. We've come back and we are in search of a new job because we want to get back to the UK because we want to try and make our way to Norwich because I want to buy the Norwich garage for my own personal trucks. So let's go on with it. Now before we get going, we have got a few little extras and changes in the truck. I've added what I've been told is or what I've heard be called. Someone's gone and said, this is what it is, MrFarquar. A suicide knob. I didn't think that was what they were called, but apparently that's called a suicide knob. I'd like to get one for my actual wheel. That might be a thing. I think we've changed it out for our Viking, and we've got a Spider-Man with us, and we've brought the missus along for a trip. Thought she might like it, so she's over there in the passenger seat. She's quite quiet, she won't say much. So let's go find a job. We're going to be looking in the cargo market because we do have our trailer with us. So if we go to Calais, we have Dover, London. Be nice if there was a Norwich one. Grimsby, Liverpool, Holyhead. I think we're probably going to go for out of those ones. Possibly Grimsby. 7 hours. I reckon we'd do that. Right. We'll take, what is it, sausages. We'll take sausages from Calais to Grimsby. Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. The man knows we are off. Right, so let's try and back this up for ourselves. Just get rid of that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Quite such a drastic angle, but we'll still be able to get out. It's fine. It's fine. Where's our gate? Is way over that way. I have had a little fiddle with me steering wheel, and we've gone from a 320 degrees turning circle, because that's what I was running, to
turn right.
Turn right to a 900. Now if you follow the farming, you'll know that I've done this gradually over the last week or two. We went to just trying to ignore the stuttering, went to 720
turn right
for a week, and now we've been running 900 for a week. I did it with the farming first, but I wanted it, the main reason I wanted to do it was for trucking.
Go straight on.
Because I felt like the quick turns and everything was just a little bit unrealistic. It used to help with the farming because I just whip around, and I'm not going to change it out for everything. Wow, there's a lot of rescue vehicles going on at the minute. Calais is under siege. So yeah, there's every chance of an accident or something today, like a major one, because I'm not used to the turning. I'm not used to turning my truck. The extra rotations, like one rotation or half a rotation one way was like full lock, whereas obviously now it's not. So this is us on the right, picking up from LKW. Give it a bit of a wide turn, nice and slow.
This is where it ends.
This is where it ends. So let's see where they want us to pick up. Cargo. Right. Oh, got to squeeze it in that one. Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot. They know how good I am at parking. They went, you know what? I'll give you an easy one. For some people this will be an easy one, but I'm just terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at parking. I don't know why, because for real driving, that was always something I was good at. Maybe with a more realistic turning circle, it'll be something I am good at again. Perhaps I was shorting myself by having the unrealistic turning circles. Well, that's in. That'll do. They can load us. We'll get filled up. Just like that. Oh, someone managed to park in next to us. Well, there you go. Is that a train? I'm a bit jealous.
Time to get the job done.
I would have liked to train. So let's hit the road. Now we might get a little bit more stuttering and lagging than we used to today. Oh, don't you park in front of me. Just I hate when the traffic does that. Go on, move. But I can't come out if you sit in front of me. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, because I'm trying to upload a few videos today. I'm recording this on the Friday. So I've got a few things going up ready for next week at the minute. You let me out? Yeah. Forgot to get myself a drink before I start as well. So I do apologise if I cough or clear my throat a bit during this one. Had serious dry mouth all day.
Turn right.
Had serious dry mouth since yesterday morning. Yesterday was my grandmother's funeral, and I was the member of the family that stood and spoke for everyone. Little eulogy, little goodbye, and some memories.
Get ready to turn left.
Stuff like that. But afterwards, dry mouth.
Left.
Dry mouth. Even at the wake, didn't matter how many pints I sunk at the wake, I still had dry mouth. But it's been there all day. But that's, I mean, it was a nice send-off. It was a massive emotional dump, massive energy dump yesterday. Today was quite an emotional and energy recharge day for me. Me and the boys just spent the day
Get ready to turn right.
on the sofa with the duvet, eating cookies, ice cream,
Turn right.
and watching Disney Plus and Star Wars. That's been our day. That's also why I've been a little bit quiet on this, I'll say on social media, on in Discord for certain, and maybe a little bit slow getting to the YouTube comments. I'm normally pretty quick, but I feel like I've been a little bit slower lately. But that's just because my mind's been preoccupied with a lot of things. And again, the guys in the Discord have been really supportive of me the last few months. Family's been through the ringer a bit, and I've had to step away a bit from YouTube and do other things, and just either just trying to do things with the family, or thinking about the family, or just not having the mindset to be here creating and chatting away and stuff. So, but yeah, the support from the guys in YouTube, in Discord, you guys have been absolutely brilliant. I appreciate that greatly. Again, that's another reason why I started doing all this. It was to reach out to, you know, decent people, like-minded people, and have a little bit of that. It's not necessarily human contact because it's digitally, but just people there. You know, some guys I talk to more than others, and you know, privately we do it in the private messages, not necessarily out on the open forum, but a lot of guys reach out and are nice on the Discord channels. So thank you very much. But hopefully, over the coming weeks, I'm going to be able to get back to running a proper schedule like I used to do, like I've wanted to do. It's just all been very mentally and emotionally draining lately. And I want to try and get back and build up to it and in the rhythm. Because we've only got about 8 weeks before the new baby arrives, and then everything goes to pot again. So I need to try and get as much done as I can, and as far ahead as I can.
Turn left.
The Twitch streams have been really fun lately. If you've not already, go over on Twitch and give us a follow over there. We play different things, different games at the minute. Trying to get through Jedi Fallen Order, because I'd only ever started that game like 2 or 3 times, never really finished it. Personally, I've never really been a Star Wars fan, despite I've got my Mando t-shirt on again today.
Turn right.
But I think it must have been November time, because we have Disney, because I like Marvel. I thought there's all this Star Wars stuff on it. Never really been a fan. The original films used to send me to sleep, but I'll give it a try. I tried watching it all in chronological order, and I actually enjoyed it. Like I'd seen the first 6 films, but never really paid attention to them because I just weren't bothered. There was stuff that was on telly, like sort of thing. I never went to the cinema and watched it, so I had seen some of it, but not to the point of took anything on or really, followed the lore of it and stuff like that. And I enjoyed it, and struggled with the cartoon stuff, but I'm still working my way through it. I skipped that when I was doing the chronological stuff, and now I'm just watching Clone Wars. I'm trying to watch Clone Wars. I have to do it in bits because cartoons do not hold my attention. Right, let's go. Let's hope this works. Fingers crossed.
Recomputing.
And we have loaded in. We've got a clear road in front, so we are in England and we are recomputing. Marvellous. It worked. Now, I'll get back to the conversation I was having a minute ago. Yeah, I've had people get in touch with me since the last episode, and they say it's a ProMods conflict. I mean, I've had the issue with ProMods while running ProMods before, so that makes sense. So I guess my World of Trucks missions will be done on, because I do have another profile that doesn't run. Is it running? Can't remember if it's running ProMods now. I haven't used it for so long. Yeah, so I might have to do that on there. It's a shame because I did want to build up my World of Trucks profile. Unless we just stay in the same country when we do it. That could be the answer. But anyway, back to the War of the Stars. Not that anyone's probably interested, but actually some of you are, because in playing Fallen Order over on Twitch, a few of you guys have come out and you're quite fans of it, and you know a hell of a lot more about it than me. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so I got watching it, but as I was working through it chronologically, they kept adding in new things where I'd already been. So I think Obi-Wan came out while I was watching. Oh, what are we hitting? I didn't look the other direction, and I'm probably on the wrong side of the road. 100% me that. Yeah, so that came out, and I've been watching Mando. I think Mandalorian is probably not just Star Wars, some of the best television I've ever seen. Brilliant. That's a lie, it's not some of the best television I've ever seen, but some of the best action television I've seen. That's really cool, enjoying that. But I finished it and then moved on and had to go back. Haven't sort of sunk into it to the point that I've got Ray sitting there. There's a model of Ray that you can have sitting there. What was her name? Was it Ray? From the last 3. The ones that apparently people don't like. I thought they were good films. They made sense to me. I understood it. I knew what was going on. I don't know why everyone's so angry about it. Because I do that. I look into things online afterwards. Let's try and find a little bit more out about this. I think this is the first time I've been in the UK and driving in the wrong side of the vehicle. So this could add to more issues. I mean, we've already had the one lump, but that was just because I didn't look. But we could get more issues with me sitting on the wrong side of the cab
Keep
whilst
right.
driving. Got to keep right. Weren't even on the right. Yep. Damn it. Not good, is it? Not good at all. Yep, don't like sitting this side of the vehicle on UK roads. Checking on the old KPH as well, so we can go a bit quicker than what we're doing. We can drive quicker in the UK, it seems. I'm sure we were like at 80 kph maximum for most of the European journeys. Gotta move out. There's no one there. I mean, we're not supposed to be down over 100, but 97 it says. Excuse me, I do apologise.
Get ready to turn left.
Ready to turn left, off we go. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope everyone else is well. Enjoying whatever it is you're doing at the minute. It would be nice if spring was in full spring, but we keep getting hail and sleet, and I know some parts had a lot more snow. Our friend Oyvind over
Roundabout. Take the
Scandinavian, I think. Yeah, I'm sure he said where he was from, and I feel sorry, I've forgotten. If he was his Oyvind, I do apologise. But he was telling us he was digging out snow the other day. He was out in his yard digging out a foot or two of snow, I think. So, yeah, definitely not spring there. Just a little wait on that one, but we might cut it out. The traffic is cutting each other up.
Keep left.
I think we're fine on the M25 here if we stay in the middle.
Exit path.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. We might try and get ourselves a shot as we go over the bridge. I think we take the bridge. Oh, we might actually take the tunnel.
Keep left.
Oh, you want us to keep left? Okay. Yeah, we might get the tunnel. Because it's bridge one way, tunnel the other, I believe now. I remember back when it was just tunnel. Nice. Back in the day. Is that paying our toll? Told to use the tunnel, told to use the bridge. Told to drive around London. I remember when that weren't a thing as well. But you've always had to toll for the tunnel. Oh, that felt really short. The tunnel is definitely longer than that. Scale. Welcome to Essex. County of Essex, boys. Essex. Not like London. Essex. Shall we see if we can get ourselves a little screenshot? Let's try that. Keep right. Let's not try it right here then. There's nothing there. Oh, I give it a little weave and that made him pull back so we didn't hit him. I'm happy about that. I'll have to remember that little trick. Probably something I should have had in the locker by now. Let's try and get a shot as we go over here. This could be a nice one. Whoa! Wheels snapping back into life as I come back in the game. I not sure if I need to get past him or what. I think he's pulled back over anyway. He did, yeah. Just tuck in behind this one. I think we'll stay in this lane because that lane I think is going to turn off. Although we want that. We want to turn off. Mr. Beige car, stay back. Stand back.
Keep left.
There's a
and then
hurricane
exit
coming
left.
through. That Ford Focus driver,
Exit left.
weaving in and out, in and out. He is a danger. Danger to other road users. Oh, I come across this YouTube channel while I was in a a black hole pit of YouTube shorts. We used to watch YouTube shorts, but got sort of drawn into just scrolling through them late at night now. Found this chap that he does driving with Zen. I can't remember what the channel's called. It's a weird name, like Omnioshiu or something. But he makes shorts. He does long form videos as well, but they're pretty funny. I might put a link to him in the description. He's just so relaxed. He's got his dash cam set up front and back, and just records his trips. Oh, you coming as well, eh? I'll just slow down, let you through. Christ almighty. But yeah, it's just this funny narration to his trips. Obviously, he's recording it and then narrates it in editing. But it's they're quite funny, quite humorous. If I can find them by searching for them, I'll see if I can. They've made me chuckle a few times the last couple of days. I've said before, like other people, I don't know. I think they think I consume as much FS content as they do, and I just don't. Oh, I knew it was going to be there. It's a terrible trip. Just snuck through like a. I'm worse than the Ford driver. I don't understand why everyone's gone so slow though. We're allowed to do 97 kilometers an hour, and we're doing like everyone's doing 70 and 60. I mean, now I'm struggling to pull away because we've got a bit of an incline, but you just get out of the car and rub. That was all right. It's probably quite surprising the incline we had there. Oh, decided we were only allowed a little one. See if we can get a longer one. I think if it's something that you've got to interact with coming up, you might try and pull over. Yeah, sometimes if the game feels there's something for you to interact, what's he doing? What is they doing? They're worse than, honestly, they are worse than me. I know he didn't hit anyone, but might as well have done. It was terrible, weaving in and out like that. But this week the new series starts. This week the new farm series, UMRV. Welcome to Iowa, I have called it. Gonna try and do it a little bit different from all my previous series. I'm not going to be
Keep
so
right, and then continue straight on.
okay. Not going to be so stringent with time scales and stuff like that. I'll be a bit more flexible in the way that other people that I watch, because I do watch some farm sim content. Other people that I do watch are very flexible with their time. So I'm going to do that and just have a bit more fun in that way. But again, I want to try and play it, as we had a little joke in the comments on one of my videos today, as realistically as I can. Trying to find the right equipment, what to do it the right way. Trying to get course play and auto drive and stuff like that, just to make better montages. This is not going to be like a cinematic series. It's not going to be like on that FSG scale of edited
Keep right.
quality
Then
content,
continue straight on.
it's going to be MrFarquar through and through. But it'd just be nice if
straight
I could
on.
have my auto drive and stuff going, so I could do the montages I want to do, rather than just the follow cam. So had a little bit of luck with auto drive on Balham Road lately, so that's a step in the right direction. We need more of that. Now I know the Balham series, the episodes there are often quite short, and I don't know whether people really have a problem with that, but because I'm trying to do it in the fashion of a IRL farmer channel, like they are generally 10, 15, push 20 minutes long. So that's what I'm trying to do with that, just show a few small jobs throughout that particular day or a few days, and then move on a few days or a week or whatever. I hope that's coming across as that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not like being lazy and not doing stuff, because I then still have to play out all the stuff that I'm not showing. I still have to get done and then do like the next thing, rather than having it as like a standard like let's play where we just keep rolling through and we're doing job after job after job after job. This is more of, right, today we've got deliveries coming in, or today we are out just doing something with the grass, or you know, cows, goats, that sort of thing. Doesn't actually make it easier to record or give me more time, because there's often a lot more setup to do, especially when I try to set up auto drive. I mean, I have to practice and make sure they're running right with the different vehicles every time. I'm about to pull out and I've got a feeling that we're going to come off. I'll leave it. Let's not rush it. Let's not rush it. Got services up ahead. How are we for fuel? Fuel's good. I've done all this. I haven't turned my lights on. Surprised I haven't been fined. I was lucky. Very lucky. Sort of coasting downhill now. Picking up speed, 100 kph. Look at this go. We are lightning rods. Now, if we get doing 100, there shouldn't be no one on the outside of us. Get past the caravan. And then, what have we got going on up here? I guess he was letting out traffic and brought the motorway to a standstill. That's why you don't do that. We're going to try and merge in. We'll try and get past this tanker as well, I think. Like that, that's cool. It's a cool looking tanker. Not sure what it said on there. I think it was like Eastern European text. A little bit Baltic. Right. Move ourselves over. Heavy foot again. Downhill though. Downhill, get a little bit of inertia, bring us along. Catch up with everyone in front. It's not a race, but we do like to be in front of everyone. Birmingham and Grimsby, so we're coming off here. It's a strange route, takes you right up into the Midlands, and then take you out to the northeast.
And then exit left.
I was a little bit early on my signal. I just knew I wanted to come off, so.
Turn right.
Oh no. We swapped sides of the roads, MrFarquar. Causing accidents. And we may find a garage, because we're going to obviously have to try and find a route to Norwich from within the UK now. So I might have to find a garage and, excuse me, pay to flip my cab over. And then if we're out in this truck back out on the continent, we'll have to flip it back. Because it is really off-putting. When I was on the right-hand drive, on the right-hand side of the road, it weren't too bad because I still felt like I was sitting in the right bit of the car. Or in the right bit of the car? Right bit of the truck. Right. But to be on the left just feels a little bit weird. Oh, he might stop. Oh, he's coming around anyway. Let's get out before the bus comes. Speed limit has changed to 80 kilometers now. Be mindful. Big water. Big old water tower over there. Did y'all see that? You could have missed it. It was bright blue. I'm not sure if that's really there. That probably is. It's that distinct that it has to be a real thing, doesn't it? Something like that. The bales are out. Something we do like to see. Way. Got distracted by farm stuff. But there were bales, officer, and I like bales. Some more. It's time 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on the dot. Look at that. And I don't think we've got a great length left to travel. You could have a little look-see. I just feel for my button. I'll have a look at that once I got round the corner. Microphone arm is kind of in the way. Oh, less than an hour. Look at that. 40. We've got 50k. 50k to go. I think I said before in the last journey, or one or two of the journeys previous, that right there is the only downfall to having this mic and not the headset mic, because I could just mute myself there, have a cough, clear my throat, come back. Now I have to fiddle about with the button on the mic in front, and as soon as you start touching that, then you guys get all the banging about. So I'll try and find the time to cut out the coughing. I'll mute the coughing out. The coughing, not the coffin. Mad Max, aka Mad Dog Gaming, the person who's kind enough to send me this skin for our trailer. He's just now popped up online. He's playing ETS2. I believe he's still working on the other trailer skins and truck skins. Again, he has offered to make one for me personally, but I pleasantly decline. I don't want someone else doing that. I like the opportunity to drive around with these real ones. I do want to spend the time, try and spend some time again trying to make a FrostFlow for each one myself.
At the roundabout,
I did sort of have something.
Exit now.
It does feel better having the full rotation. It's just getting used to it again. Initially I went for the short rotation. It was purely for farming, so I didn't want to just keep spinning the wheel for the tractors all the time. Sitting there recording for 3.5 hours, you know, trying to lug it around.
Get ready to turn left.
I was concerned it would get a bit much or pick up on the sound and stuff like that, but you know what, it just adds to it. If I'm
Turn left.
especially like on stream. I'm streaming, my streams are generally all in cab. If you could hear me turning the wheel, it's no different from hearing the wheel inside a tractor turning, is it? So, but they're the things that I worried about really early on, like trying to be, I don't know, it's not like trying to be super professional, is it? Because other people do it and other massive channels do it, and you can hear their wheels and no one's fussed. I just was always concerned about having my wheel audible,
right.
or the chair and stuff like that. But you know what, we're in vehicles. Most of my gameplay is done in some sort of vehicle, so it would be weird if there wasn't the sound of a wheel or the sound of a chair or whatever that could possibly be inside a cab anyway. Actually got an Iveco dealer here, so we can go to Iveco and we will get them to change the we'll get them to just flip this over. It's a quick day job, and we just flip the cab.
Turn left.
Argos.
Then turn left.
Right. She hadn't said a word all trip. Just didn't even complain when we had the accident. It's good of her. Cool, he come in a little bit. He come in a bit tight on me, didn't he? Trying to give myself a little bit of a wide berth. Oh,
finally,
nice. Nice. This is what I need. I ain't had one of these in a long time, I don't think. Quite swinging as I should, but that's alright. Oh, they're unhappy with that. No, that weren't good enough. That was not good enough. Not even for me. I wouldn't have been happy with that. There we go. That's better. Looking in the mirror. There we are. Thank you very much. Handbrake on. Guess they're unpacking the sausages just from out the back. Perhaps all their others now. There's a spot there. I'm surprised that we. Aren't you surprised we didn't have to go in there, love? Yeah, she's surprised as well. We didn't have to slip it in there. Anyway, let's unload. Master Trucker still level 24. Getting to that 25. Getting there. What did we get off that one? 12.5 grand minus. We probably got about 10 grand after the 2 accidents. But that is it for today's journey. That is it for today's episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Sorry about the little accidents. Hope you enjoy the ramble. We're going to try, like I said, we'll try and make our way to Norwich. I want to buy the Norwich garage. So hopefully we can find one next video. If we're just in the UK, we could do a couple of little trips until we manage to find our way back to Norwich. So if you've enjoyed it, give it a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Come join us in Discord. Come check out MrFarquar Plus for variety gaming. Come and join me over on Twitch for live streams. And hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.